So let's solve some lead code questions in JavaScript. See, you are a senior developer if you are if you are looking for joining companies in product-based companies. In JavaScript, mostly they will be having a hacker earth or hacker rank or codility round in the first round, or even if they don't have that, they will in the first technical discussion round they will be maybe the evaluation round or the hiring manager round. They will be giving you some lead code question, lead code or hacker rank kind of tough questions, whether in Java or JavaScript, whatever. So today we are going to cover JavaScript, but that's the first round, and then comes the next two rounds will be technical discussion round, where again more lot of coding questions or project queries questions. There will be platform round. All this round will be there, but it is very important that you do solve questions on lead code in JavaScript. I mean, not specific to JavaScript, but if you are a JavaScript developer, you have to do in JavaScript. The same questions are for Java and other languages also, but try to do in JavaScript because you are facing JavaScript, interviews, right? So we will do. This is a series of questions on lead code that will be solving in JavaScript. I mean, I don't see any where I have not seen any channel or any resource where we have questions of lead code solved in JavaScript. So I thought of doing some questions on JavaScript. Okay, so let's start. So what is the question we have? Okay, there are a lot of questions that I have already done. You can see a lot of coding questions are there, and lot of questions I have done. But I will start this lead code series. So let's do the first questions here. Okay. So given an array of integers, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to a specific target. Okay, you may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. Means that if I'm having an array and I'll give a target maybe 9 or 10 or whatever, you have to find the indexes. Which indexes? If you join the number, the target should be there. That means if the target is 9, okay, so 2 plus 7 is 900. So the indices will be the output will be 0, index number 0, and index number 1. Okay. Now, how to approach this solution? So, how to approach the solution to this problem is we can iterate through we can have two loops to do it. One loop will be the row loop, other will be comparing each element and then calculate the sum, and then when you get 9, you return that index, the kind of that we can do index of j. I mean, the second loop's index we can return, right? Or the first loop or second loop's indexes we can return. I return I comma j, you can do like that, but that will be having a time complexity of O of n square. Okay, two loops, because there are two loops, twice it is happening, right? So it is not a good solution. I mean, then the interviewer might say that you shouldn't use two loops. He or she might say you have to use one loop and do, right? This tough question they can ask, right? In that case, how to solve this? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I'll just write here function. What should be the function? Return indexes of return indexes. Let it be return indexes. Okay, let's call return indexes. Console.log return indexes, and I have to pass the array rate and target, or say same. Let's target be 9. Array can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and it shouldn't be twice. That means I can't add the number twice. I mean, if I've used an index, I'll not the index again, right? In that case, I'll to pass the array and I'll just write a target. So okay, so what I said, I can make two loops and do it easily, but I'll not make loops because I want to solve in one array, one loop only, so that it will be a optimized solution. The senior developers have to assume that you have to do optimized solution, right? Okay, so what will be the approach now? Now you see, if I add one, so two numbers should add 1 plus 2, 9, no, 2 plus 3, no. So you can see that, okay, we can use 4 plus 3, 5 plus 4 will be 9, or 6 plus 3 will be 9, right? Or maybe I can add a 7 plus 2 can also be 9, right? So three answers we are getting. Okay, we are getting three answers, right? So it is expected that we will have indexes three kind of solution. We'll see what it returns, but that is the thing when we with bare eye, when I see that is what we are expecting. the answer to be. Okay, so 7 plus 2, 6 plus 3, and what else, 5 plus 4. So 3 pairs of answers are there, right? Now, but programmatically how we will achieve it? Okay, so first of all what we'll do is, so this is we need the index and number format, right? So we'll make a target. Okay, so the other approach that is coming to my mind is, I'll take the target and do a subtraction of the target with the index, with the number. So 9 minus 1 is 8. Is 8 there? If it is there, then it in the index. Okay, because one more combination 8 plus 1 can also be there, right? So I will just make let storage, or maybe I'll just write here. Okay, storage. Let's write storage only. So storage will be a object. Okay, because I have to save the number as well as the indexes both, right? So property value format we can store. Okay, now let me do only one loop, or let I'll make index and number. So this will be an array, right? Or of, in is for object and of is for array, right? Of array dot entries. I can use array dot entries because entries will work not only for object, but so obviously we can use object dot entries for converting the object to an array. I can use array dot entries as well because it is a iterative format, right? Okay, now I have the index, I have the number. Okay, in this format if I log here, I'll see 0 comma 1, 0 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3, 4 comma 4, like this it will come because I'm having array dot entries here. Now, so if I'll just do if the storage nothing is there, then I'll just here storage of, so I want to store the numbers target minus number. So target is what, 9, right? So 9 minus 1 for the first time, 9 minus number, that is index and number, right? Okay, 9 minus 1 is 8. Okay, so equals to index, which means that so how it will be stored in storage? In the storage, 8 will be the key and the value will be the index of that part. That means here it will be 0, right? Now if it is already there, which means that I just write here, if so what I'm searching right now for num to be 1, I am searching for 8, right? Is 8 already there, right? So if storage for that particular number, that means here 1, if storage of number not equals to undefined, yeah, so so storage of number, I just do not equals to undefined, not 3, which means that what is the meaning of this? So initially what we did, storage target was 9. Okay, so 9 minus 1 is storage of 8 equals to index. That means right now I'm having something like this. So in the storage I'm having something like this. 8 is the key and the value is the index, which is this is what, 0, right? 0. So right now it will not do anything because it is not there. So whenever the the loop reaches 8 here, then the index will be around what, I think 7, and the number will be 8. So then storage of 8, does it exist? Yes, storage of 8 exists, right? Then we can return the index because okay, so in that case the index is 0 and the index of the number will be 7, right? So if it is there, then what I'll do is I'll return um, index, that is 7, and storage of num. So this will also return the index. Okay, I'll explain once again when I do, because these questions in Leetcode are little tough to understand also. So that's the reason it is taking a little time for me to explain. And when I run, I'm getting, okay, index is not defined, so I write here index instead of I. So that, okay, and let's run again. Again, I'm getting I is not defined. I have written I here, so index. Okay, so 4 and 3 is the answer, which is not correct. In fact, it is correct because the index 4 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is 5 and 3 is obviously 4. 5 plus 4 is 9, that is correct. And the answer is correct, I think, because the question says that it shouldn't be repeating, right? So the input is where it is. Yeah. So you imagine that each input would have exactly one solution, then it is correct. And you may not use the same element twice, so same element can't be used twice. Yeah, we can make many combinations like this, like we can have 8 plus 1, or maybe 2 plus 6, sorry, 2 plus 7, and 4 plus 5, but yeah, one solution is the expected, so it is correct. Okay, hope you understood the kind of questions that will be asking. This is the first, so I'm explaining. In the next Leetcode questions, I'll not be explaining so much. I'll be, not taking too much theory, but I'll be explaining nicely. But yeah, if they are expecting one solution, then this is the right answer. But you can modify the solution, like we can do something like, because this is, since it is returning, so it maybe it is going out of the loop. If we don't want to return it, just we can store it in another object or another variable, then we can have indexes, right? Simple. Because if I find it, I'm just simply returning it. When I return it, it will go out of the loop, and so that's the reason we are having only one solution. Okay, whenever one solution is asked, you just need to return it. Okay, hope you like this video, and let's move to the next video.